Hello guys, welcome back. Happy Saturday, so happy Loki's Day. I've been keeping him entertained, as you saw from the Fox video that nobody wants to watch. I told him we're not running a channel for toddlers. He thinks it's beautiful. And I got it out of his system. We played with the Microsoft picture editor. We played with all the animations. He had this vision of like 20 more of those videos. I said, people don't want to watch this. This is like we're making entertainment for little children. This is beautiful. You don't understand. And he's really looking at it and genuinely loving it. He thinks the animations are beautiful and he can't understand why you wouldn't want to see 20 more videos. Because we have dragons and we have dogs and we have those foxes you saw and we have the other animations you saw like butterflies and stuff like that. He wants a whole series of music videos like this, and I keep telling him no, and I keep taking him to playtime to play with it until he gets bored of it and walks away. He's not quite bored of it yet, so I don't know what to tell you. And we're having the Jotnar move in, and we've looked at, we're working with more of them. And you look back at the stories, you can see why they wouldn't come forward until now, because a lot of the symbols of Aesir Van here would be personally offensive to them, because usually there's a story, usually involving Thor, usually involving the old man, where things didn't turn out so well for the old god. So once those symbols were gone, or, they were reverted to the original group of gods, they're fine. Now that this is Hunir's heart on my cap and nothing to do with the old man, they're fine, and they're coming in, and they got their little castle the Fimher's in charge of, and they got their stuff. And luckily, a lot of the stuff I had I could repurpose, unless it had the old man on it, and then out it went. So the statues went out, and I said I always was conflicted working with the old man and working with Aesir and that, because I've always loved the Jotnar, and I've always loved working with them, and obviously things never turned out bad for them. And they're really about our free will, like the demons are. They're really about, well, if you want to work with this other group of gods, we're not going to stop you. And it was weird, as I'm going through provisions today, because I'm officially at the point of mask fatigue. We're going somewhere with this. I just did not feel like putting one on to go get some chicken, even though Loki was fussing for chicken. Um, as I'm going through our provisions, I found one of the mills, and I don't know when this happened and how old it was. I didn't see it the day it came in, so it could have been like this for almost a month. One of the mills, it looked like somebody cut it open with a box cutter, and they were like, "No, you're throwing that out. You're not trying to use it." And even if I got it that day and seen it look like that, they would have had me throw it out. So we threw out one of those mills, and it was just one of those weird blips we're getting as the old man was kicked out. And we have an unnamed Jotun here, who you would think he was the old man, but the other Jotun seemed to respect him as an elder, and he said I can refer to him as grandfather. He's already given me 3 different identities. He's given me Hunir, and he's given me, and I know my pronunciations are bad, I'm sorry. He's given me Buri, and he's given me Emir. So he's given me 3 different ones to work with. And he's being kind of cagey, which is why I keep thinking it's the old man. But before he used to walk about with a wizard staff, and now it's like a fishing pole. He's kind of tall like the old man. 1 second, that's my food. Okay, sorry about that. So he's kind of tall like the old man, but he's um he feels far older, and he usually either walks with this magical staff or he walks with a fishing pole for some reason. He's in love with this fishing pole. This fishing pole apparently is something I should be picking up on, but I don't know all the mythology. Some of it's lost to us, yeah. And he wears this, it's not even a robe. It's like, you know how they would wear ponchos in Old West movies and it would be fabric and it would like go down to their knees? Well, this is like that, but made out of black, and it goes the whole way to the floor. So it's not even a robe. It's like that, and I have an idea he's wearing something underneath. And he wears a black floppy hat, but a lot of Jotnar seem to fancy hats. I don't know. It's a thing that they like, I guess. I'm getting yeah. And he would you would take him for the old man, and he said I could call him grandfather. He does have blue eyes, but I'm like, well, he's probably, it's no big stretch for them to look at you and think, well, blue eyes, vaguely Nordic, this is what I'll look like to this one. So I don't know what he would normally look like. Not that they have any true form, but this is what he's coming around for, and he seems really connected to Mimir as well, which is why I keep confusing him for the old man, but he's very happy that I have the heart on, and he's very happy that I have the castle back up for Fimr, and Angrboda seems to like and respect him, and all the Jotnar seem to be giving him deference, and it's not the old man that I thought it was. I told him, I said, I'm sorry, I just have faith and trust issues with you. I gotta have something good happen today. And he has until sundown. It has to be a blessing. And I said, I'm sorry. I said, I know that sounds greedy and rude. I said, but the old man could never come through with a blessing or a gift. I said, especially if you make it something physical, that'll be lovely. So he has until sundown, which is going to be impossible because mask fatigue has set in for me. I just don't feel like wearing one. And so I'm not going out. I don't feel like doing it. I have the breathing issues from the allergies, and I don't want to put a mask on top of that and then sneeze into a mask and have a filthy mess on my face. So I'm like, I'm just not even going. I'm tired. I don't feel like being, wearing a mask. I don't want to make people sick, obviously, but I'm just tired. Leave me alone. Don't tell me what to do. I had no problem with wearing them up until the point where they're starting to tell us to, and now I'm getting kind of mad. Obviously you should wear one if you are going to be around elders or in closed spaces or something. I just don't feel like wearing one, so I'm not going out if I don't have to. So, yeah, I know. I have so many problems. Loki was fussing at me for chicken. I said, I'm just sick and tired of COVID. I'm sick and tired of taking these precautions when no one else is doing it. I said, the last time I was out, they told me I didn't have to wear it. And then the people that were wearing theirs were jumping back from me like I had the plague because I had my mask on, but I had it down. I said, you can't make anybody happy. I'm tired of this shit. And I said, until nonsense is over, I'm not going out anymore. You can't make people happy. If you're wearing one, people are mad at you. If you're not wearing one, people are mad at you. And I'm like, I just want to do the right thing health-wise for myself and other people, but I'm sick of this shit at this point, so I'm not going out. So that's my form of protest. And we're getting the Jotnar settled in, and we're trying to figure out who this old man is. I have a feeling one of you that works with them will know exactly who I'm describing. You would think he is the old man. He's tall, favors all black. His hair's either gray or white when I see him. He does have those blue eyes. And he says, well, he should look like me. And I'm like, well, that would make you, what is it, Buri or Ymir? Or, I'm thinking if I'm not confusing my mythology. And I'm like, but other interesting thing I saw, I guess we're going to be here a while, is that, all of a sudden people are going all their way to make sure that Loki isn't listed as one of the Jotnar, and they're doing everything they can. I've seen elf, I've seen half human, I've seen this shit. I've seen straight up full human, full elf, half Aesir, half Vanir, and it's even Lokeans doing this. So I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with him being one of the oldest races of gods, if not the oldest race? I got, yeah, back here. It's suddenly, I've realized as I'm working more with the Jotnar, most people are ashamed of that part of Loki, and they're trying to cover it up any way they can. Well, he's only half. I'm like, that's incredibly, I don't know if you would use racist with gods, but it's incredibly racist to say, well, he's only half. It's incredibly offensive to me as someone who works with Loki. I don't care what he is. I mean, I care, but you know what I mean. It wouldn't affect the way I treat him. As far as I know, he's full-blooded Jotun. He's never said anything else to me. He's never said, "Oh, did I tell you I'm half fairy, or I'm half elf, or I'm half human, or whatever this is." He's never said anything like that. People try to say that, they usually try to say that Lofe was not, you know, Jotun, that she was an elf. Now the elf is the current thing. And I just kind of roll my eyes because it's problematic when we have to start taking our god and saying he's not all this race of god, he's half and half. And again, race would probably be a bad concept to use with gods, but you know what I mean, the eldest group of gods got supplanted by two other group of gods, and that's what happened. And now all of a sudden it's this great shame that Loki's of the eldest race of gods. I have no idea. So, if you guys like what you see, and if you know who the Jotun is that we have, I'm going to mix up my plurals and singulars to the end of time. Let me know. I know my pronunciations are really bad, but there you go. So, see you guys later. Bye bye.